Hi there, it's Cindy Powers Prosser, and I'm actually taking you for my walk today. This is a walk I have right in front of our new home in Amokaroa on the North Island, and I thought it would be fun to take you down and show you this gorgeous little walkway that we have right in front of our home. And it's right on the water front, which is just a stunning place. And I feel so blessed to be here on the water in such a beautiful area with walking so accessible. And I thought it might be a good time to tell you a story about how we created this. So you can see this walking track goes on along the coast, and along the way we have these beautiful little spots that are tucked in our neighborhood. Let's go down here, and I'll sit on a path or on a bench and tell you a little bit of the story. And there's our little neighborhood ducks. And so this is the environment that I have chosen to surround myself with in this next chapter of my life. So I thought I could tell you a little bit about how we manifested this, because I know that we absolutely did intentionally manifest this beautiful place and this beautiful environment. And it all started last summer when we were at my family's cabin in California. And I remember sitting on the porch, and it was, it's on a lake, and it was beautiful and glassy and wonderful, and we'd been there a couple of months. It was time to go home. It's a small little cabin. And I said to Larry, if we can create something like this simple, but this beautiful, that has this kind of energy in New Zealand, I would feel so blessed to go back and forth between our little cottage on the lake in California and a similar environment in New Zealand. So we set the intention. I got clear with what I desired, and I felt into it, really felt into it. And then we returned home that week. And when we returned home, Larry said, I feel very strongly, he used his intuition, which he is so good at doing, that it's time for us to look. I feel like the market's at a good place, and our home is calling us. It's looking for us too. Now, up until this time, we waited 2.5 years because we knew it wasn't the right time, but we knew the time was close. So that Sunday we went and we looked around, and to make a longer story shorter, we ended up finding our home. It wasn't on the market. After looking at all the homes that were on show that weekend, we decided nothing was right. And the realtor at that final house said, "What are you looking for?" And we told her, because we knew exactly what we were looking for. And she said, "I think I have your home." And as soon as we walked into that little home, we knew it was ours because of how it felt. Not so much about how it looked, and yes, there's some important components to how it looked, but much more it was about how it felt. And since then, we've taken that little home and we've created it and made it ours. And this is the magic that we do in our life. Larry and I have both created our magical life from allowing things to come to us and being really patient. In fact, every morning when we wake up, we say to each other, how much more magical can our life get? Now, have you asked yourself that question lately? How much more magical can my life get? And really expect the magic to appear. Do you spend time going after things, wishing you had something different, comparing yourself to others, worrying about what could happen? Striving, competing, and struggling for what you want or what you don't want? That is probably one of the roadblocks or the blind spots that I help my clients see in my practice. It's really about getting clear with what you do want and actively imagining living that desired life, whatever that is. Getting really clear with how it's going to feel, and then trusting that whatever you desire desires you back. And just staying awake and doing the work and looking for the signs and the synergy and the breadcrumbs from the universe that take you to your desired life. So that's really the magic that Larry and I do in our life. I'm going to take you just on a little bit farther on this walk so that you can see where our house is. So I'm going to turn it around. You don't need to see me anymore. And we'll continue on our little walk here. That's my bike ride too. Isn't it a perfect bike ride? Oh my gosh, it is unbelievable. The bike ride, the walking, the kayaking. We have our kayaks right down here on this little white sand beach, right up here. And so I can kayak right outside my door. I can walk, I can bike ride, and then this is the view. This is what we look out on. And I just feel so very, very blessed. And let's see if I can show you my little home. Kind of peek through the trees. The sun might be in the way, but let's see. Yeah, the sun might be in the way. It's up there. I can't see it because it's so sunny, but you'll see a tall tree and a little peaked roof with the red. And the windows there are our bedroom, and that's our little home. And it's not much. Like I said, I didn't need much, but I wanted the energy and that beauty and that enchantment and solitude and magic of this beautiful quiet water, this wonderful walking path and cycling path, and a place for me to put my kayak in and paddle in a very calm water bay. And that, my friends, is our home in Amokaroa. So that's really about all for now. But just one last, this is right in front of our home. I will share a lot of pictures from our home front, but this is down below on the path that I walk. All right, well, bye for now.